This is my 5th time recording an intro for this game because the other 4 times have been very unsuccessful for this game, and honestly, I'm starting to think at this point that it is just not meant to play this game. But this time, 7 people: me, Shaman, Clown, Trill, Phantom, Rain, Juno. Is that 7? Did I count 7?
I have no clue.
I don't know, and I don't give a fuck.
I think I counted 7. Anyways, every other time I've tried to do this, it's failed miserably, but hopefully this time it'll finally work. We're gonna have a good time, kill some people, and hopefully I don't lose my absolute fucking shit during this game. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say your goodbyes.
Bye.
I love you.
Happy New Year!
Happy birthday.
Notice anything? Yep. I am not the one recording. As I said, this was my 5th time trying to do this. No, not in the same session. We actually tried to do Among Us 2 other times about a few months ago, but the content was honestly shit. The last time we had about 4 people in the session. The time before we had like 10, it was great. But it was just too chaotic, and I just don't think enough people were talking in it. Here's the thing, we tried it today. This is my 3rd time trying to do it because the first time, the game clips, everything, all the files got corrupted. The second time of this, I realized I did not have my recording bot on, so my audio was not going through. So that's why I had to try to do the intro again, and I was very furious. But as I was saying, my corrupted files kept happening, so that means I am not the one recording. It is my lovely girlfriend, Rain. So, a little bit of a different style for this. Usually you got commenting over, my own gameplay, but I'm not doing that. I am commenting over Rain. I'd say this first round I had a pretty successful game up until the point where I get murked. Sorry to spoil it to you, but she looks like she's having a hell of a time. But I think this first little talk shows exactly who the imposter is, and I basically pointed it out right away. And unfortunately, yes, it does bite me directly in the ass, but, sometimes there's consequences to finding the truth and getting the greatest part out of games and being successful. There's consequences to it. So sometimes you just have to deal with that. Not pointing out any names, you'll see exactly who that is. Damn, did he just glitch through the fucking wall like that? I think he did. Anyways, I think it's time to shut up because here we go.
Shaman, do you have anything to say, Shaman?
Hey, I didn't kill him. I just found the body.
And why didn't you report the body, Shaman?
I did report the body. That's why we're here. Question
Shaman,
mark?
you were walking away and then walked in there with me. Why would you do that, Shaman?
That's a no. I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't do that.
Okay, everybody, here's what happened. I was
No,
coming
no.
over from admin, and I needed to go to specimen. I have 2 tasks in there. I come over, and I'm in the decontamination chamber, and I'm waiting for it, and Shaman's in there. I'm like, oh, hey, Shaman, we're doing a little dance. I walk in, do a little dance. He glitches in. So we go to specimen room together, and he reports the body.
Okay, so wait, you guys were already in specimen before?
No,
I was not. He
I was
came
either.
from
was?
specimen. He
No,
came
I
from
wasn't.
specimen.
No,
Okay, hold. Okay. So let's continue before. All right, a little bit. Just to give Shaman a chance. Clown, where were you about 15 seconds before the body was called? Like, what vicinity area were you in on the map?
The TV screen by that pool of lava. The one where you have
If
to
you
like.
look,
laboratory.
press your. If you look LT or on your map,
He's
whatever
on.
button it says in the top, whatever it's on the top right, it'll show you the map, and then you'll see your little character. You'll
Okay.
be able to look at
Oh,
where you exactly are.
It's that big open space between the specimen room, the laboratory, and the office.
Okay. So there isn't an entrance to specimen from that area, and I don't think there'd be enough time to possibly get, depending on how much time was it when Shaman came out of specimen that you were dancing with Shaman, right? Like how much time?
It was like 2 seconds.
2
It
seconds?
was like while I was waiting for the door to
At
close.
most 5 seconds.
Trill
Yeah,
Rel,
2 to 5.
Trill,
Yo.
where were you
That's what the body was called. This up.
We're able to check other people's vitals.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Office.
on that. I was on that. That's what I was like. Literally 2 seconds before they
Skip.
said that, I said,
While
"Oh
we're
my god,
skipping-
Phantom's dead."
Okay, while
Bro.
we're skipping, Juno, where were you?
I was literally about to go down to specimen. I was at the very start of the hallway where it was going down to specimen.
He's gonna kill.
Okay, my current prediction is shaman, but we're gonna move.
I'll come clear you.
Alright.
My current prediction is me.
So this is the round where everything kind of, in my personal opinion, gets revealed. Because, like I was saying about getting bitten in the ass, it kind of comes full circle. It's weird looking at it from Ray's POV because from mine it's absolute chaos. But while she is currently, having a good time in specimen, messing up the numbers, counting 1, 2 to 7. Love you, by the way. Don't kill me for that. And while she loves to dance with Juno down in specimen the way she's doing, I'm currently getting stabbed. 39 stab wounds up in the upper middle part, I believe, of the map, which basically show. Oh, wow, it's almost like she's listening to me because she just opened up her map. But yeah, it's crazy how when you watch another person's POV after what exactly happened to you, trying to commentate over it is like it's kind of implausible. But actually, there I am. Are you gonna call my fucking body? Are you gonna call my fucking body? Thanks.
Everyone I love is being ripped from my hands.
No!
That's a funny way to start it off, but okay.
I'm still here, buddy.
Okay.
Where was the body?
Right above admin and right under office. Where my love was ripped from my heart.
Is this close to the heat door? I don't know what this is.
Well, I can clear Clown.
Decontamination room.
Clown is good because me and her just walked past each other by O2.
I walked past Juno on the way to specimen room. She went north, I went south.
Yep, Juno
Please.
was in specimen.
Okay.
I just left specimen.
Yes, I did go through admin, but I swear when I walked through there was not a body. Okay.
Oh, there was long enough. I feel
There
like this
wasn't a
is
body until you put one in there.
Because
kidding.
I still think it's shaman. Shaman, you said you were going to specimen room or you were leaving.
No, I was going to specimen room from laboratory.
Okay. And where
All I
were you
know
before
is
that?
Clown is good.
Say it
Oh yeah,
again.
Clown is safe.
Ring cleared me. I scanned and she saw.
Visual tasks aren't on, but the way that you move when you get on the scan is like insanely obvious. If it's not him, then just vote me out.
Ew, I hate that. But sure.
That's true. My bad.
So self
But like, it is Shaman's luck to vote him, like get murderer twice, and then not win twice.
That's true. Yeah.
That is
yeah.
Shaman's luck.
Please,
This game
please,
sucks.
please.
I couldn't do anything. I couldn't do
I
anything.
knew it.
And it's
I
your luck
couldn't do
again,
anything.
bitch. It's your luck again. This time, you are not. It was funny because I was like, oh, my suspicion shaman. Guess what? Next game, I get fucking murked in the back. Yeah,
Hey,
not
it's
gonna
Garner.
happen.
That's
That was
that's
funny. I
Garner.
knew it was gonna be
Your
Shaman.
Honor, Your Honor, that's Garner. That's Garner for using my gun.
No,
He's like,
you're
"Yeah."
not gonna build a wall and go to
Yeah,
Mexico
he's doing the Trump
and come
impression.
back and fuck off.
I don't like playing
The
with certain
first,
people.
the first time we did, you did good, but guess what? That wasn't on the recording.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Alright, losers.
thanks, guys. Thanks, we get it. I did bad as imposter. Shut up! I did the best I could.
Bet if I suck on that pussy, that'll get you wet. And rub my hand on that clit, that'll get you wet. And rub my tongue down your neck, that'll get you wet. Bet if I suck.
Alright. This proves I'm not the imposter.
Which is not. Where was she?
That
Where was she?
doesn't, but okay.
Yes, it has. Quiet Phantom.
Where was she?
Body was in the laboratory.
Okay.
Laboratory. I saw
But
a
Juno's
skull in
definitely on her
Ray
deathbed like
and
thank you,
Clown.
Shaman.
Yeah.
Is Trill,
I
Trill still
am
AFK?
I saw Rain.
currently in cams just for
Yeah.
about 2 seconds.
Guy was in cam.
Vote, we should vote
Ray
Rain.
was near lights.
And I came down, I was headed to O2.
I came
It
up.
could
did,
be an old body.
Trill
Did-
is still AFK.
Is Trill still
Trill is
AFK? Is he still up at the top? Did
I
we
don't know.
verify is he still at the top? Because I know when we all went to go do keys, he stayed there. I was gonna ask him. I was gonna do that bullshit trick and be like, "Hey, so when you came back, what was the first thing that you did when you came back?" And
He'd probably just say he's out of paranoia.
I mean, yeah, but like it actually, it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss thing. Most of the time.
Okay, so I saw Ray. I saw Sky. I did not
I
see
saw
Shaman.
Rain. Okay. Well, I
Wait,
saw Rain.
I
I'm
haven't
so-
seen Shaman. Shaman was chasing me around,
I was not chasing her around. I was not
bro.
chasing her
Okay,
around.
well, okay.
Shaman for the
Do we
fucking
know?
third time.
Do we know
What?
if anybody was on the
Where was
other
the
side
body?
of
Did
it?
you say it was in
It was in the
say
laboratory.
it because for some reason I keep dying when everybody's talking about laboratory or whatever the hell you pronounce it as.
It was in
Laboratory.
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 I told you.
See,
I knew it was
where did you
laboratory.
wait? Hold on. True. Where the fuck did you come from? I thought you
Oh,
were
I went to get
AFK.
food. I went to get food and a drink, and my mom told me to take
Okay,
the dog out.
Trill. So you've been AFK this entire round, right? This entire
This
round.
entire round.
The entire round.
I'm still in dropship.
Okay. Just let. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not gonna do anything else. We're gonna address this. We're gonna address this next meeting. Okay. I think
Jesus Christ.
besides the fact that Ray and Shaman were having a fun time chasing each other, there's
I was
nothing.
not chasing
Bro, I
him, and
wasn't
it was
doing
not
that. I
fun.
wasn't chasing her.
Apparently, according to
Bro.
Ray, you were. So
Sky,
that's
I
Bro,
thought
you
were
were.
Don't
gonna
believe
give me my
Rain.
food.
Don't believe
We
everything
were
Sky,
Rain
let's give me
says.
my
running
food.
around.
Trill, relax. What do you got to eat? What do you got to eat then? What do you got to eat?
Don't believe everything Rain says.
Are you sharing? Are you sharing?
Unfortunately,
We're
if I
getting a
don't
chicken.
start to believe, I skipped, Shaman, I skipped. I mean, I can't show my screen because it's not gonna be in the corner, but I skipped.
No color, no proof.
I
No
know,
proof.
but there's
No
nothing
color,
I
no
can
proof.
do but tell you. What am I supposed to do?
Bet if I suck on that pussy, that'll get you wet. And rub my hand on that click, that'll get you wet. And rub my tongue down your neck, that'll get you wet. Bet if I suck.
Damn right I fucking did it. Honestly, in my opinion, I thought I had one of the most successful imposter games in my Among Us career. I've had a lot of victories as imposter and good playthroughs, but I thought I was killing it with this one. The way I would run the communications, the way I was actually starting to get conversations through. Actually, I'll stop right here.
Nope. I know who it is. I know who it is.
All right.
Process of elimination. Watch this theory. All right.
It's you.
Shut up, Sky.
Okay,
right,
I'm sorry.
3 times in a
All right,
row.
I'll
I hate
listen.
this game.
I'll listen. I know. I overthink. Shut up.
I come out of office. I'm about to do the water wheel task. I see Trill go and leave. Top north. He's going west. I go back in the office. I don't go help and contribute the team by doing the crisis. No, I go to admin and go to specimen room to do a task. Who do I see in admin? Trill. Trill, why'd you go all the way around office to go to admin after leaving office? What? And the door's locked? Something doesn't add up here. Trill, I don't want. Maybe there's a sabotage, man. Not sabotage, a shapeshifter.
Wait,
maybe
were you
not.
looking at? You were looking at vitals.
Oh no, I wasn't
Yeah.
looking at vitals. I just
I
saw
was.
Trill.
Did you see that? Wait, you both were?
No,
No,
I
I
wasn't looking
wasn't.
at vitals. I was looking at the one where it tells you which room people are in.
That's admin.
Cams?
That's admin.
No, not cams. Admin, whatever. But
Wait, isn't
The reason behind-
isn't vitals is the one that tells you if they're alive? What do you mean? What room they're
Yeah.
in? Does it also tell you what room they're in? I didn't know that.
No,
admin tells you which
Is
room
the
they're in.
best conversation to have right now?
I
But-
was just no. I'm just trying to figure out what they were,
Okay.
what he was doing.
let me
Because
tell
if you
you.
guys were both in the same room.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Oh, admin. I thought admin was the same room
It's
as
fucking-
fucking vitals. I'm stupid. I'm
Jesus
sorry. I don't
fine.
fucking play on.
Christ.
I don't play on bullets.
So,
I
yeah.
don't play on bullets.
Here's what I think happened. Trill killed someone. He left office the normal way. Then he somehow vented back around.
Okay,
and
so what
came
we
into
have to
admin.
figure out is what room it could have been where the body was, because obviously Rain's dead. Clown, where were you?
I had just, where was I? The top of the laboratory, like the middle top.
Yeah, that's what.
For reference, I was about to come into office where Shaman would have been at. The door was shut, so I can verify that. What Shaman said.
In communications.
I think honestly, the usual spot probably would be like specimen room because that's probably the one place nobody was fucking at. And I think I did see Ray go right because I know me, Ray, and Phantom almost had an orgy in communications, and then she went right after she went
No,
out. So
that is not.
Swear to God, Trill, I don't know how you did it. Swear to God.
skip, but keep suspicion on Trill. What the fuck? I still didn't vote you,
What
Shaman.
did I do?
I
Dude,
still
this has
skip.
got to be some kind of cult against me for this.
Against the blacks.
What? Oh hell yeah, Shaman and Trill, but they're both black though.
Exactly. I'm against them. They're my mortal enemy.
You're against.
So this is really the time I start to lock in here, because here comes the first kill, shebang, kill clown. Now, we are down to 4 people. I'm trying to find my motive here. So I thought I had the backup of Shaman, right? I was vouching for him. It felt great. He was going for Trill. Even though I do end up making a decision here, I thought we could jump for Phantom, because Phantom was being quiet this entire time. And he wasn't making a run at anybody. He could have been easy suspicion. So what was I gonna do? I was gonna play it safe. I wanted to keep Trill alive, but if he came around, I was gonna kill his ass. Especially considering how much time I had to be able to kill the next person. Now, if we got down to 3, I didn't want to accidentally stumble upon the body or the other 2 stumble upon it, because guaranteed they'd be next to each other. So I killed Trill right there. Honestly, it was just instinct at that point. So what do? I actually, fun fact, I did not see the vision of both Shaman and Phantom walking together. I still did this anyways. Even with imposter vision, it wasn't as good. So I made a decision here to go report the body. I did not see them. I thought this would be a good strategy, because if they would have stumbled upon together, I would have been dead.
Okay, this by 2.
Okay.
Someone was trying to fuck up Shaman.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait,
Sky, this has to be you.
actually,
No, this is
I
you,
don't
Sky.
think it's Shaman. I don't
This
think
has
it's
to be you, because me and Phantom were with each other.
The entire time.
The
The
entire
lights
time.
were off. What?
When the lights came back on, we were there when the lights came back on, and you weren't. You were all alone.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I was alone. That's true, but there's also 2 bodies.
Well, who's to say they couldn't have been killed when the lights came back on?
Yeah, no, I get it, but this was a long ass round. I actually think it's Phantom because he
Got it.
literally has been around this entire time. I get it. I get what you're saying.
I've been watching him on the cameras. He went from south.
That's who was on the camera.
Where were the bodies? Where were the bodies exactly?
Where was this body?
There was only one body that I found, and it was Clown's, and it was all the way up in laboratory. I'm doing a full circle because I've been done with tasks. I don't go to Cam. I went to Cam's once, and it was that one round, but I didn't go this time because I know. And then I also didn't fix the lights either because I was assuming.
Dude. Okay, Shaman either came from like middle-ish or from laboratory.
I don't think it's Shaman, even though Phantom. I'm also trying to save my own game here and save whoever this imposter is. But if you want to look at it this way, Phantom, Shaman was suspicious from Trill like 4,000 times. So I mean, and I don't really have a good explanation for it, but like honestly, your guys' explanation for mine isn't that big. But when the lights were off, I mean, these deaths could have been like, cause how much did you guys run around? When the lights were off, I did a circle around. Probably if I'm looking at the map here from communication, I didn't go up to electrical because that's where the lights was at. From like communications.
Shaman, where were you before the lights went off?
Before the lights went off, I was in where was I? I was in boiler room. Coming up from boiler room.
Well, if we're looking at the fact that there's 2 bodies that are dead, Trills could be in one. I'm assuming in one of the corners. Because if you guys were cooped up in electrical, you guys didn't move around a lot. I don't know.
I went laboratory to specimen to act.
I'm gonna go with Phantom. You guys got me. Good game.
I knew it.
I knew it. It made sense.
Good game.
Sense.
Good game.
GG. Probably.
I knew if I would have held on to it any longer after 2 kills, if I would have not tried to report the body, you guys would have both been riding each other's dicks and going together. So
You're such an awful
I try to be different and report the body because if I didn't, then I know you guys would find the body together somehow. So I had to take a chance.
Chat,
How do you
self-report.
dance with me and kill me?
Self-report.
Like, come on.
How we danced
You
together.
accused me out of nowhere. Of course
You
I'm gonna
danced
not
with me
like
too.
want
We
you to
were
stay
dancing
alive.
with
He's the
Phantom
dancing
together.
killer. That's
I
a new
don't
name.
And then
care.
you lied. You lied about the direction we left
Yeah,
in.
I
You
lied
said
about
that
the
I left
Honestly,
directions you
without
gave.
you, but I left
That's
with
his new
you,
name.
and we went to the left area, and I left you in the closet, and then I went to
Oh,
O2, and you
damn
came up
it. I
behind me,
was
and you were like,
so fucking
and ripped off my
close.
head.
I was so close. Damn it.
Shame.
Okay,
Not
Shame
close
on
dancing
you.
enough.
killer.
Shame on you for lying.
What?
And I
Shame on
honestly,
you.
What's the
hey,
point of,
Shame
what's the
on you
point of
for
the
lying.
game?
Shame on you.